If Babylon 5 taught us anything, it is that there are two questions in the universe. What do you want, and who are you? DFL is all about helping you get what you want in life. Today, we're going to tackle the importance of the other question.
Distinctions for Life, helping you get what you really want in life with small changes that make a big difference.
Welcome to Distinctions for Life, where I help you get what you really want in life with small changes that make a big difference. I'm your host, Ron Davis. If you'd like more help, you can visit my website at distinctionsforlife.tv. If you've been watching for long, you know that I am a big geek, and one of my favorite TV shows was Babylon 5. In this science fiction epic, told over 5 years, there were two factions fighting over the humans and other younger races. The Vorlons, who look like angels, and the Shadows. It wasn't hard to figure out who were the good guys and the bad guys. But one of the subtler themes of the show was that the two elder races' representatives each asked people a specific question. The Vorlons always asked, "Who are you?" Mr. Morden of the Shadows always asked, "What do you want?" Which did lead to probably the best line in the whole show.
I'd like to live just long enough to be there when they cut off your head and stick it on a pike as a warning to the next 10 generations that some favors come with too high a price. I want to look up into your lifeless eyes and wave like this. Can you and your associates arrange that for me, Mr. Morton?
Are those two questions the most important questions in the universe? Probably not. But they are important to us as individuals because the answers shape us. Knowing what you want gives our lives direction, something to move toward. I like to think that DFL isn't an agency of the shadows, since we share the same question, but today I want to talk about the subject of identity. Who are you? If you were to sit down and write a page in answer to that question, you would get all kinds of insight. You'd get the casual answers that you give by knee-jerk reaction about your work and your family and school. Then you would start getting down to beliefs about yourself and the world. Who we think we are makes a huge difference in our life. It influences what we want to do, among other things. Let me give you an example of a time in my life when I redefined who I was to help me make and keep a change. Back a decade or so ago, I was working out every day, getting fit, and this was a result of a program called Body for Life. And I did it to change how I looked and felt. But I was a geek, a nerd, a very non-workout kind of person. I had been my whole life, so doing BFL was a bit of a struggle. I was fighting against myself. Then one day, I relabeled myself in my head as an athlete. Once I changed how I identified myself to myself, working out got easier. It was something that an athlete does naturally. If you can change your identity, you get a massive ripple effect into your behaviors. So who do you think you are? And what has that identity done for you or against you? It is also important to understand what you believe that a particular identity means. If you believe, for instance, that business owners are greedy, selfish, and mean like all the bad bosses that you have ever had, then you're going to have some very negative outcomes if you change your identity to business owner. But if you believe that business owners provide valuable services, give massive value, create quality jobs in a great environment, and make a difference in the world, well, then you'll get great positive changes when you change your identity. So, the question of the day is kind of obvious, isn't it? Who are you? Thanks for watching. If you liked what you saw, give me a thumbs up. This channel is all about helping you get what you really want in life with small changes that make a big difference. Until next time, I'm Ron Davis. If Babylon 5 taught us anything, it was that the universe... I forgot to check this until just now. I even have look, here's the form. All right, going back. We're gonna go back a little ways. Sorry.